What's up, and welcome to another episode of the Unfiltered Love Podcast. Woo!
Wait, no, that was
Weird.
awkward. We almost had this. We were the same note.
Gross.
Yeah, we actually just recently started rehearsing for tours, so that's what it sounds like when we sing together. Again, woo!
Oh, ew, that was, we have to practice a little bit.
It's good to be back in my garage recording studio.
I'm so excited.
So you're so excited.
So today's episode is going to be about all of our firsts, I guess.
Oh.
So we saw this on Steve and Nikki's podcast, Shit They Don't Tell You.
No,
Shit They Don't Tell Us.
You can't say.
Shit They Don't Tell.
No, it's.
I was on their podcast. I should know this. I'm a terrible friend.
It's there. There's an asterisk on.
Shit They Don't Tell You.
Yeah, well, there's an asterisk. You can't say shh.
Shh. Whatever.
Anyways, so we saw that they had titled their episode about their first. So we didn't even listen to theirs. Sorry, guys. We will, as we just saw that. And now we are going to talk about our firsts.
Yeah, well, it inspired a funny conversation. Like, first time we had sex or other awkward things we will be discussing on this podcast. Well, no.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, we can talk about that too. But yeah, do you want to start us off with a review?
Oh, absolutely. So if you did not know, you can rate and review this podcast on any podcast app that you could listen to podcasts on. And today we're going to be reading a review. And glug, 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 glug.
You read the review, I pour the wine.
That's easy to do. All right. From Ansley. I love you guys. Interesting to hear your opinions on sexuality, and it helps me with problems that I have in my current relationship. Love you both, and you guys are so funny and cute together. Heart.
Aww.
Thank you, Ansley.
Thank you. I like your name, too.
That Ansley?
Yeah.
I like
it's a cool name.
I like that, too. Do we name our first child after Ansley?
No, we already have names picked out.
Luke Skywalker?
Luke Skywalker,
and
Frank.
And Anne Frank?
No, David.
We can't do that?
You always make that joke.
Or hot dog, or... Sorry,
Beef Frank. Beef Frank is funny.
Then they can have my middle name too.
Beef Michael Frank?
Yeah.
But I like
Junior. Michael Jr.
People call you DMF.
Yeah.
David Michael Frank. So I like MDF. Maxwell David Frank.
Maxwell.
I like Max.
Yeah, but I like Max too, but Max was like always my best friend growing up.
But it was your grandpa's name.
That's true. That
was why I thought of it.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best way to go.
And then girls, I have 100 million ideas, but right now I like Violet.
Oh, I like Violet too.
I like Violet.
And then if we have a kid who's the opposite of Violet, we could have Orange.
Which one is it?
Yep.
There we go. All right. I wanted to push the right button.
Well, hey, you know what? Cheers.
Cheers.
L'chaim, over our expensive electronics.
To Jesus, cheers.
You know we got to bring these electronics on tour with us, right?
Can't wait.
So if you're listening to this podcast, we are going on tour. It is our first tour together.
Mm-hmm.
This is your first tour? This is your first tour.
That I am a part of.
Yeah, you've gone on quite a few other ones.
Well, also I've grown up with my dad constantly touring, so I have been around things like this, but I've never been anywhere near a part of it. So this is cool.
You're the star. We're co-headlining stars, so
yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
it's different for me. But hey, if people want to come see us, where might they go?
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy that you would ask that.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
Imperfectlyhumantour.com.
Imperfectly Human.
Yeah, tour.com.
I'm perfectly human.
Oh wow, it's almost like the logo could be read like I'm perfectly human.
Almost like that's why we chose the title.
Wow.
Because humans are imperfect.
What a beautiful message.
Anyway, I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I am excited to sing with you.
Okay,
we got to practice our woos, though.
Woo! 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 Oh, yeah, that's nice. Now make it minor. Woo! Woo! All right. Thank you.
Oh, God.
Thank you. All right, so let's talk about first. Which first do you want to talk about first?
First time you kissed someone.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Okay, so this is a peck, right? So, like all of my stories.
Lame.
Oh, no, if you want me to get into my makeout, I'll get into my makeout. But let's start with a peck.
Okay.
So, my first one, her name was Denise. It was summer camp, and it was the last day of 4th grade. It was summer after 4th grade. And we were all about to get on our separate buses, and we were dating. I asked her to be my girlfriend, and we had not kissed yet the entire time we were dating, because that's scary. And both of us had never kissed anyone
also
before.
cooties.
Yes, cooties. So 4th grade, summer after 4th, and all the buses are getting ready to go, and it was like she was on the Portland bus, and I was going to go home on the Seattle bus. And so the Portland bus, they called the Portland bus to go. And so then it was going to be the last time I was going to get to see her. And so we were going to like hug and say goodbye. And we both sort of like faced each other a little bit, and we pecked, and we got like a little embarrassed, and it was like a little quick thing, and it was like goodbye. And it was like we went our separate ways, right? I don't think I ever even saw her again, like ever. But anyways, we went our separate ways.
That's sad.
It is sort of sad. But then my counselor saw that, and he was like, What? You guys?
Nice.
And I was just
like the South Park, like, nice.
And I was just like, whatever. It's nothing. Like, whatever. It's cool. It's cool, bro.
Oh, wow. You're such a badass.
I played it off like nothing, but in my head, I was screaming of excitement. So that is the story of my first peck.
Summer after 4th grade, when we first kissed. Oh, God. Mine was in kindergarten, because I'm a hoe like that.
Yo, if I was in your kindergarten class...
pre-K. It was pre-K.
If I was in your pre-K class, I would have smashed that. Is it weird to say that?
Yeah. Oh. I mean, like, I get it. It was like, we're both with whatever. Anyway.
I would have let you in my lunchbox. Wait. No.
Honestly, though, that was a big deal. Whenever I was in middle school and younger, to share, like, the dessert that your parents would pack for you. Yeah. Like, if you got the awesome bag of chips and you let someone else have it, that meant friendship. Yeah. Like, that is what friendship was.
This is a really cute episode right now.
I would always get Oreos, and I would always share them with my friend Brianna. I would always give her one of my Oreos, and that was, like, a big deal, too, because I was a year older. So I was, like, the 5th grader bringing a 4th grader an Oreo. Anyway, I had my first kiss in pre-K, and it was, oh, my gosh, what was his name? Mitch, I think? Or Michael? I don't know. I dated 2 guys in pre-K. One was Mitch and one was Michael. But at the end of the year, there was just one of them. And it was very serious. And I kissed him on the cheek. That counts, right? My mom has a picture of it.
Of the kiss?
Yeah, of me kissing him on the cheek. I had to do it for an extra long amount of time because she's waiting to take the picture. But I did it, and she has that photo somewhere. I don't know where. But that was like my first kiss. And then I didn't, gosh, after that, like that was like a little pre-K joke. I don't think I did until... Oh my God, like high school?
Again?
Yeah.
You didn't kiss again?
No.
What was your real... All right, now we're on stage 2 here. We're going to end up starting to work our way around the bases, which maybe... I don't know if we're scared. No, we'll see. No. But I want to know some of these things.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
no,
that's right.
No.
That's right. We're going back to memory lane.
My first kiss, like...
Making out
kiss was my high school... boyfriend.
I'll kick his ass.
You kick his ass. You gonna beat him up?
I will beat him up. I used to work out.
I work out. You used to work out?
I just have been taking time off because we're so stressed for the tour.
You get to work out again.
On tour? Yeah, that'll be sweet.
Oh my God, I feel like such an asshole. I can't remember his name. I think his name was Matt. Yeah, his name was Matt. High school, first boyfriend.
Okay, paint the scene here for me, this first kiss. Paint it.
We dated for 3 months. Our first kiss, I feel like, was over Christmas break. I don't remember. This is so bad. I just remember that it was bad. I remember afterwards being like, "Oh my God, that's what making out is." I don't know why people do this.
It was bad because it was like sloppy.
It was like I felt like my face was getting attacked.
Yep.
By another face. Like his mouth just went entirely around my mouth. And then he did like this helicopter thing with his tongue and just like tried to stick it down my throat. That sounds terrible. But I just was like, oh my God. And I remember just being like grossed out. And then I was so grossed out by him that we ended up.
You don't remember like the move making?
He made the move. Maybe we were at like a movie. I used to, that would be like my thing. That would be my thing. Like go to a movie.
Yeah, I mean, that's good because your mom drops you off, you know. You get to, like, not, you know.
Yeah, I feel so bad for my mom. I used to, not in high school, but I felt like maybe like 7th, 8th grade, I thought it was really cool. And I wouldn't want my mom to drop me off right at the front. I'd make her drop me off like
So
a
you
little
had to
further
walk?
back. So I would walk to. She would watch me, but I just didn't want to like have my mom drop me off. But
As what? Is it like
literally
you're not a fourth
everybody's
grader?
well, not fourth grade. It was like 7th grade. Okay, 7th grade.
Okay.
But I mean, it was like a thing. Like everyone was embarrassed. Like all my friends too. They're like, "Mom, drop me off back here."
Were you like an early, like, were you sooner than some of your friends? You were at a religious school. Were you like early to be making out? Or were you?
Oh no, I was way behind. Are
You
you
were
kidding me?
behind.
Catholic schoolgirls? That stereotype is real.
I mean, I went to a dance at a Catholic school with Catholic schoolgirls once. I like went to their school.
How old were you?
Gosh, I don't remember that. I don't have a good story there.
Mm.
All right, I got a story here.
Okay.
I guess it's sort of sad. But anyways,
Well,
the making
maybe
out's
leave
not
out the sad part.
Yeah, I can leave out the sad part.
Yeah.
But this was quite the story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so again, summer camp, because why not? So
See, you keep talking about Jewish summer camp, and you say that you want to send children there one day.
it's really important for their sexual development.
God, come on. Like, you're not going to, you expect to say that to, like,
The first tour I ever
me,
went on.
and me be like, yeah, I'm down. Like, that terrifies me. I don't want that.
This is gross to say, but I'm going to. The first tour that I ever went on wasn't like a musical tour. It was it was rest time, and
God.
we were racing to see how many different cabins we can jerk off in an hour. 6.
Oh. Yeah, no, I don't know how I feel about
Okay. Sorry.
sending tiny versions.
No,
myself
it's
to it.
important. And if you don't let me do this, I'm gonna be the one that teaches them about putting Gold Bond on their balls. Or are you gonna let a counselor do it? Your choice. You let a counselor teach them, or you let me teach them.
Don't you think there'd be something wrong with a counselor?
No. 3rd grade, my counselor walked in and he's like, "All right, kids, this is Gold Bond, and you're all gonna put this on your balls right now." And so we all did, and it felt tingly, and we all like giggled and laughed as a group.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Anyways, all right, so
I'm like a little disturbed right now.
This was summer after 6th grade,
Summer after 6th grade.
and I had broken my arm. I broke my wrist.
God, you break everything.
I broke my wrist so bad that I had to have surgery, and my wrist was like over like really far, and I remember like when I broke it, it was playing football, and my parents were. I remember going into the infirmary and being like, "My mom's gonna kill me. It's not broken," and they're like, "It's broken," and it was like totally over here, and I was so skinny anyways that like it was broken, and I was like, "No, my mom will kill me." Anyways, I drove to the hospital. This is not a part of the story, but it is a part of the story later because I tried to cop a feel, but we'll get there. So we all walked out to the softball field, which was on the other side of camp. It was like 6 of us. We were all paired up with our couples, and we all walked out like with our arms behind each other because we all knew what was about to happen. We were all working towards making out. So I do remember some of the couples, and I remember. I'm going to say this girl's full name because it's hilarious. I remember that I can do it. It's fine.
Okay.
Jenna Zwang.
Oh, no. Really?
Yeah.
Like Zwang was her last name?
Yeah, Jenna Zwang.
Oh,
And I remember Jenna Zwang and this
no.
one girl, and this one guy, they paired up. And what actually happened after this, when we all came back with our stories about what had happened, he tried to kiss her and she slapped him. But anyways, we all went our separate ways, and me and Jasmine went to the back area.
You told me this story before.
Of behind the softball field like thing. Anyways, we went down this like tree forest, this little like forest path, and I remember we were both so nervous because we both knew what was gonna happen, you know. And I remember she was like picking leaves off of a tree nervously, and I was like picking little flowers off of a tree, and we were like standing away from each other but like near each other. And then I like sort of waited too long. I was too much of a pussy. She was like, "So are we gonna do this?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then like we instantly just like, it was like tractor beam. It was like crash into collision into each other.
My God.
And then now it starts this like onslaught of just like tongues.
Ew.
And I remember it went on for a minute, like a few, and this is also sort of graphic. I don't think it was me. I think she was a drooler.
No, this is
And
worse.
so like a dog, like Nala after she's next to a steak, we had this thing in between us.
Ew! Nuh-uh!
Yeah.
Oh, you.
So anyways,
Oh, sick.
anyway, but hey, look, we did it. You know, we went out there, and I made the move even after she gave me shit for not making the move.
Sounds like our start to our relationship.
Sort of, yeah. And so I'm still doing the same crap. So we
Minus the glob of drool.
we finished, and then we were. It was sort of like we should probably go, and it was like, yeah, we should go. Everyone's probably waiting on us. Yeah. But I did, and then we all sort of like walked back out, and it was like at the same time as like the other couples all like coming out of their like little like secluded areas where everybody went, and then we all sort of like walked back, and we all went our own separate ways, and then later, of course, we all talked about it. But anyways, I had a broken wrist during that time, and I broke my wrist so bad that I had a full arm cast. And I also remember that she was the first girl that. This is maybe too much information, but I'm gonna go.
This is our first episode. We have to hold nothing back.
Hold nothing but unfiltered.
Yeah.
Unfiltered love.
Yeah.
She was the first girl that had boobs. So I was cool because I had sort of like, but also that meant she was the tallest girl. So I was like 4 foot at all, 3'6". I was like 3'6", 45 pounds. And I don't know if I was 3'6", but you know, I wouldn't be surprised if I was like, I was definitely the shortest kid.
Okay.
You know, and she was the tallest girl with the most boobs. And there's a small amount of boobs, but you know.
That's fine, David.
Okay.
But you got to feel them.
Not yet, but later. Well,
I thought this was the boob story. I was excited.
it is sort of the boob story. The boob story was that as the summer progressed, we stayed together for the whole 3 weeks. So our relationship really started to like move towards the next level. And the next level is
Oh my God.
to touch a boob.
Wow. Just one?
Well, it's always better. Like boobs are always better in ones.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think any other man would agree with you.
That's sort of a weird joke. Never mind. But yeah, usually just one. But I didn't have the balls to unhook whatever the hell's going on in the back of the bra. That's a map that I had not yet to uncover, which later on I certainly we'll get in there. And so I was too scared. So I actually was trying to, at that point in our relationship, this is so weird talking about this, but I'm glad to share these first with you. I would go to touch the boob while kissing, but I had a
You've showed me this before. You had
I was trying to like go in through the front, but I also had a broken wrist. So just imagine this like full arm cast and like my like hand and just like trying to like touch the like nippular area.
Nippular.
But I never actually touched the nippular area. I tried. She probably knew. She was like, "You're like not even," but we never talked about it. And that is that's my boob touching story. Of the same
That's really
series
funny.
of
Yeah, you've shown me before on me like how you attempt to do that one time, and it was really awkward, and that's funny.
it's even funnier when you think about it as a cast.
I didn't know that. I didn't know there was a cast involved until right now.
Yeah.
That makes it even better.
Yeah, and she was taller than me too, so this could have only happened if we were sitting down.
Yeah. Well, I think we should take a quick break, and then I have some funny stories.
All right, I would love to
when
hear.
we return.
All right, bye. Jaclyn,
Yes, David. Why are you crying?
it's just that our podcast.
No, not the podcast.
You see, I didn't want to believe it at first, but I don't think we're getting enough ratings and reviews to go on.
No, but they're streaming on Tuesdays and watching on Thursdays, but not reviewing.
Yes, my love. I'm so scared right now.
Oh my God, it's getting worse. If only more people would go to Spotify and the podcast app and leave a review. Maybe they could save us all.
Before it's too late.
Subscribe and review.
Subscribe and review.
Can someone just hold me? Don't fix me. Don't try to change a thing. Can someone just know me?
And we're back.
Back! Wow, what an awesome ad that was.
Yeah, that was such a cool break. I bet they talked about all kinds of sweet things that you should get.
Totally should get.
Or listen to.
So we were just talking about titties.
Oh.
Big old titties.
Yeah, oh, yeah, tig old bitties.
tickle bitties.
All right, you got a story for me?
Well, actually, I do, but I want to explain that you have, in fact, mastered the map of the bra.
Oh,
it's ridiculous.
The brassiere?
I can literally walk by you and you reach out and you have it off. I don't know how you do it. You give me a hug and you can snap it off.
Check your bra right now.
Uh-huh.
It's off.
No, it's not. But literally, you can give me a hug and you just do this like hand maneuver and just like, and it's gone.
So you're asking me because I have
that's crazy to me.
I have a story here. I just told a story. I don't want to tell another
but it
story.
wasn't. That's.
You want me to tell another story right now?
I'm just gonna say
you got 2 stories to tell. If I tell you this, tell this story right now.
I don't know if I have to, but I just want to say like I've never ever experienced anything like that. I did not know that it was that quick and easy to get a bra off. Like I put them on and take them off every single day.
Okay.
And even I don't know how to remove a bra that quickly. So you have a skill, sir.
Okay, so here's what happened. When I was in 8th or 9th grade, I went on a trip to LA, actually, with like a group from my synagogue. And you're ahead of me on wine.
Yeah, you're drinking your wine
Anyways,
too slow.
so here's what happened. Like everybody went to sleep, and my hotel room was next to all the girls' hotel room, whatever. And they were like, "Hey, you, come in here." And I like walked into the room, and they're like, "Look, it's really important that you know how to take off a bra. So we've designed a course for you, and we're going to teach you how to take off a bra." And I was like, "All right."
We've designed a quick and easy simple course. For the first month, we'll give you a discount of $99.99. So they were like little entrepreneurs.
They were, but it was free. So I had like 6 girls sit me down and teach me. First, I got to look at the back of a bra, which you never usually get to. So I got to look at it, and I got to like see the clasp method. Also, they showed me the other bra, the front one with the thing and then the up.
Oh, yeah. That's a cool one.
Yeah, exactly. So I got to see both of them, right? Then they put the bra on a pillow, and they let me do it with 2 hands at first because I needed it, and I got to do 2 hands, right? And I got to like see. Then they made it to do 1 hand. I had to be 1 hand, and they blindfolded me. And so I'm blindfolded with a bra around a pillow with all these girls being like, "Yes, close. Oh, you're so close, so close." Like I literally had girls coaching me on it.
That's so cute. Honestly, like thank you to those girls because this is kind of it's like exciting to me when you're like snap. And you're naked now, and I'm like, ooh, wow.
It's like a really weird but important skill. I really hope I have a son someday, so I can be like, "Son, we could do this together."
I think that'd maybe be weird a little.
No, that's weird.
It'd be a little weird.
"Son, here's how you take off a bra."
My mommy taught me how to take off a bra. Yeah, I don't think so.
You tell no one.
Oh my God.
You tell no one about this.
We'll just send them off to your summer camp, and apparently that's where all things are learned.
Well, this was actually not summer camp. This was just synagogue friends or whatever.
Oh, wow.
We went on a trip to LA.
Jeez.
It was in LA that I learned how to take off a bra at a hotel. So anyways, we did the whole thing, and then eventually I graduated up to a girl. But she wore a shirt. This wasn't some weird sex thing. This wasn't just a bunch of 15-year-olds in an orgy. This was like class. And so the girl was wearing a shirt. And I had to take off her bra over her shirt. We weren't like kissing. This was literally like the girl would like look this way and I was looking this way. And then like all the other people are judging how quickly I can do it. And I was like, I honestly think there was like stopwatches going on. And so we did that. Then one of the girls put on a sweatshirt and I had to take off the bra through the sweatshirt, through the shirt. Wow. Anyways, really important skills. And
that's actually really cool. So people listening, like, you know, if you're interested in taking off a bra, you know, you can try all these methods. Use a pillow, ask a friend, have a friend put on a sweatshirt. And there you go, your 101 training course to how to remove a brassiere.
Or if you have a 14-year-old son and you want to send him out into the world, some good skills.
Yeah. That's weird.
That's weird?
That's weird.
Or like a neighbor. No, that's weird.
Oh my God. Wow.
Sorry. Anyways.
Won't you be my neighbor? Do you know what that is,
Bing.
Mr. Rogers?
Yeah, I do.
Anyways.
Okay. So those are some firsts. I need some story time out of you.
God, what's the next first to talk about?
Well, you've got multiple bases here in the world of bases. You could share a story. By the way, this is one of our more fun episodes, if you couldn't tell.
Okay. I dated a guy in high school. This was after my first kiss. This was the guy that I dated after, also 3 months. It was my 3-month curse. And he was better at kissing than the first guy. There was less drool and slobber on my face. Wasn't like, meh. And the same thing. It's like you'd go to the movies. And this is the first guy where I saw a penis.
You saw a dick with your... Okay,
I was 15.
You saw a penis at 15?
I was 15. And I saw a penis. And I remember thinking it was very small.
Well, yeah.
But
I mean, you
and
know.
I thought he thought, I don't know if he thought that something was going to happen. Or
Wait,
that
how did you see the penis?
he like pulled it out. He wanted to show me. We were dating.
Were you like kissing?
Yes.
You were kissing.
Yeah, and he just like pulled it out. And I was unaware until I like looked down. I'm like, oh wow, he pulled that's I don't know. I don't think I like that. It's weird looking. It's very small. I have to go. And that was kind of like what it was. We kept dating. We dated another 2 months or something. But I just wasn't ready at that time in my life. I was 15. I wasn't ready to like have sex. So I kind of got scared off from that guy because I thought it was too much.
You don't have to have sex.
I just didn't, I didn't want to, but I thought that that's kind of like what he was trying to do. And he kept like kind of pressuring me. So I just told him I wasn't interested anymore and broke up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was too much for, I mean, 15 is like old enough for some people, but for me, I was just like, whoa, I don't want that. I don't want that.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
You're 15 years old.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to imagine, like,
Yeah.
little you.
I was kind of like, I don't know. I was,
Did you tell anyone? You told your girlfriends, right?
oh yeah. I told my friends. And they were like, ew. I'm like, yeah, I know, right? Ew. But it was just weird. It was too much. It was too like forthcoming, I guess. It was just too.
Was that a pun?
No,
That was
David.
not a pun. No pun.
It was just too much for me at that point. So I was like scared off and kind of grossed out and didn't like the guy anymore after that. And then,
It's important to be a gentleman.
yeah, he wasn't.
You always have to ask, can I pull my dick out?
Yeah, that's what you did for me.
Yeah.
No, I just like ripped it out of your pants.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
We just got like too real. all of a
I'm
sudden.
so sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that relationship
Are you
didn't
ever
work
going to
out.
fix my pants?
I sew your pants all the time.
Well, you should fix them because you ripped them.
Anyway, I did break your belt one time.
Yeah.
Your turn. Wait, or
Story
what are we doing?
time. We got to continue graduating. We never
So wait, let's just
Yes?
do the sex talk.
talk about sex.
How old are you?
17.
17. Me too. I was 17.
But how do you know you're ready when you're
17.
That's all. Yeah, I was 17.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is why I value sex so highly. My girlfriend and I chose to wait until marriage. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. But we waited over a year because we wanted to be like in love.
That's what I did.
I sort of want to talk to you about in love too.
Well, that's another podcast.
Is it
Well, I mean, kind of.
the first time you ever said it?
Oh.
Yeah, and the first time we ever said it?
Okay.
But we'll
How
get
much
there.
time do we have?
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
We're doing
So
all right.
you were 17.
17.
And you'd been dating for a year. That's
God.
exactly what I did.
Yeah.
I started dating a guy at 16, and we waited about a year, and I was 17.
You guys doing other stuff before then?
Making out.
You know.
Keep telling your story.
Okay. All right. So, anyways, I don't remember much. I don't remember.
I don't
much.
either. Is that sad?
I only remember there was a condom. I remember it was in.
Back when you used to use those.
Yes. The only time. Yes.
Oh, God.
It was in my bedroom, and it was after, like, something as cliche as prom. It was like after a prom.
No.
You know, like all of those movies where they're like, "Are you guys gonna do it after prom?" Yeah, that was it. I'm pretty sure, and you know, it totally was. And I sort of have like almost it's like turned into like a bad memory for me now or something, because of just sort of like the way it was so awkward. But she said after we were done, which by the way was probably 7 seconds, and that was just my own, my 7 seconds. But anyways,
Oh my God.
she said, like, it's so. Don't you feel special? And she was trying to say, because I'm wearing like this big pearl necklace, and she was like wearing like her like grandma's pearl necklace that was like, given to her, and like trying to say how like special. All I know is it's awkward, and it's like
weird.
sort of the only thing I have in my memory.
Okay, pearl necklace. That's.
It's also like
fitting.
a double entendre, but it wasn't in that situation.
So she wore her grandmother's necklace to have sex
and
with
then
her
tried
son.
to tell me how like lucky I am to be around such like a precious like necklace.
Specious. I like
a
that.
precious necklace.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
I hope people that are listening to this right now are like with their significant others maybe, and they're like, you know what, we should talk about our first. And they'll be like, do you remember? And they'll be like, I don't know. And they'll be like, how old are you? And then the answer on all of those people is going to be 17. All of them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have as much detail. I mean, you said you didn't remember, but you had a lot of detail there.
I just only remember that one
You remember,
thing.
like, okay.
And, like, the duration, because that was embarrassing.
I remember I hated it.
Yeah, you're a girl.
I hated it. I thought it, like, hurt. I didn't understand how anybody thought it would feel good. I felt dirty and gross because, like, sweat and, like, I don't know. I was just, like, so grossed out. I'm like, ew.
Did you feel shame? Like,
Yes.
in the religious element of it? Or no?
It wasn't because Jesus, but maybe it was indirectly religious shame, but I did feel shame. Like, I did feel, like, dirty, like I had done something terrible. So I felt guilty and bad, and then also, like, physically dirty, and, like, just kind of grossed out. I don't know. Obviously, like, I grew out of that, but I just remember the first time being, like, confused. You know, it's like the first time you drink alcohol.
Oh, we found a new first.
It's like the first time you drink alcohol, though. You taste it and you're like, ugh, why do adults like this? It's disgusting.
Sure.
That's how I felt about sex.
Okay. Do you remember the first time you drank alcohol?
I was a child. We would go to Italy. We would go to Rome to visit family, and it was customary there for everyone. Everyone had alcohol with dinner. Everyone would drink a little bit of wine. It helps with, like, I guess they said it would help you with your digestion. And they're like, no, it's good. I know that you're like maybe 7. You're 7 years old. No, have a little bit of wine. It's good for you. So I did.
Okay, so I had like a little element of that where I remember my dad was like, he was like drinking a beer, and I was like, why do you drink that? It's weird. Yeah. He's like, try it. And I remember being like, ew, it's gross.
Yeah.
And then I do remember there was, well, once you have your bar mitzvah, you are technically a man. And on Passover, as you know, you're supposed to drink 4 glasses of wine. So the first Passover after I was 13, I do have a memory in my head of just chugging wine, and my mom being like, no, and my dad being like, it's okay, he needs to learn. And it was one of those situations.
Yeah. So, I mean, I had like little sips of wine here and there, but I think my first time like getting drunk was high school. Oh my God, I have photos.
You have photos of the first time you got drunk?
Yes.
How?
Because I had a disposable camera.
Oh, man.
I have the printed photos and actually a photo album in the living room.
Oh.
I can take
you can show me?
I can show you. I can take a picture of a picture too and have them included.
You're
in
under
this.
21?
I was 15 or 16 in these photos.
You're admitting a crime right now.
Well, no, but
that's illegal.
I was at my mom's house and she knew, and she.
Oh, that's all. Now she's under arrest.
So, well, no, all of our so I had like a group of friends, right? Like 4 or 5 like close friends in high school, and all of our parents, they all knew each other. They were all friends, and they would, talk on the phone. They'd be like, okay, I guess they're all going to Jaclyn's house tonight. They might want to drink. Are we okay with that? Okay, we're okay with that. So they, my mom knew my friends were coming over, and we were like, what we wanted to drink, which probably included like 2 mixed drinks, maybe. Like
Did
my
she
mom's,
get it for you?
Like my mom's schnapps.
Oh.
No, it would just be in the pantry. She wouldn't provide it. She's like, if you're gonna do it, I want you to do it here.
By the way, are we
kind of
down? Well, we haven't talked about this with children yet.
The thing is, it worked with me. It worked with me because I knew that I could do that at my house or my friend's house with their parents there, and I didn't feel the need to like sneak it. Like
I think that's good.
It was fine, and I never went too crazy with it. But I have photos of me like in high school. Like, I was very confused. I worked at a theme park at the time, Busch Gardens, and I remember we all thought it was really funny in Florida. I thought we all thought it was really funny. They all took out all my uniforms and we all put on Busch Gardens uniforms. And they were just like, "Why are we doing this?" I'm like, "I don't know." And we took pictures, and it's hilarious.
You should have all been fired.
No, I was the only one that worked there.
You watch Busch Gardens get sued right now.
What's up, Busch Gardens? But yeah, it was the first time I got drunk. So yeah, we covered the first time we got drunk. We covered the first time we had sex. We covered all
First
of our
time
firsts.
I actually got drunk. Did I tell you I got in trouble in high school? Like, I did. Well, okay, so here's what happened. And this was ninth grade. I got in trouble. I had to like tell my parents, and it was like a big deal.
You told me about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got suspended.
Oh God.
Look, you guys, I'm a good person, okay? But anyways, here's what happened in ninth grade.
Everyone is judging you so hard right
Judge
now.
me, bring it on. So my high school was from 7th through 12th grade. So we all went on a trip, and we went to Ashland, Oregon, to the Shakespeare Festival. And all of the parents were on one side of the hallway to monitor all the kids who were on the other side of the hallway. And the parent chaperones would sit in the hallway to make sure kids weren't running in between each other's rooms. But little did they know, outside of all of our side of the hallway's rooms were balconies, and we were on the bottom floor. So we all had our doors open, and we were having a party in the parking lot in between.
A parking lot party?
It was a parking lot
At
party.
the parking lot party.
Copyright.
Okay, sorry.
And so I was in ninth grade. Sorry, I already said that. I was in ninth grade, and I was with 12th graders in a room, and they had marijuana.
Oh God, marijuana.
And I had never smoked.
Mm-hmm.
And they had no, I had smoked. Sorry, but very rarely. And they had alcohol, and I'd never drank alcohol. And they had Bacardi 151. So if you don't know, Bacardi 151,
I know what that is. I found out the hard way what that is.
Yeah, well, the alcohol percentage on that is what, 75.5 or whatever 151 is divided by 2. Regular liquor we drink or whatever is 40%. So 151 is crazy strong. Mm-hmm. But it was my first time drinking, and I was with 12th graders, so I had to be cool.
12th graders.
So I had like a soda from like Jack in the Box, and it had Dr. Pepper in it. So these 12th graders poured 151 in it, and I had to be cool. So I drank this, and actually, like, I chugged it.
Oh God.
And I can't drink 151 like that now, but when that's your first, introduction to alcohol, you're just like, whatever, woo, that's not that bad. And I just like downed it. So I got messed up. Everybody got messed up. We like smoked. It was like the whole high school partied, right?
Uh-huh.
But then one kid came in and like busted all the kids, like being like, you guys can't do this. I'm telling on everyone. And so like we all went to bed being like, oh man, this lame kid's gonna tell on all of us. And so then they did tell on everyone. They told on like literally everyone. And everyone was sort of individually brought into the principal's room or whatever, when we got back to school after the trip. And I told the principal everything. I was honest with her about it. And this was sort of an element of peer pressure, but I didn't like say that. But like there was like, it was like 12th graders. And I was like, I'm trying to be cool.
Yeah, you have to be cool.
I had to be cool. So I got in trouble. So did everyone else. And there was a lot of kids involved. And I was suspended for one day.
Did your parents
I had to tell my parents. And they were understanding. They were thankful that I told the truth. And because the kids that didn't tell the truth got way more in trouble. And yeah, I had to tell my parents. It was like a thing.
Oh, man.
So we're going to have to deal with that kind of stuff someday with kids coming to you and like telling you they like did something bad and you have to like figure it out.
All right, honey, get out the belt.
My dad used to like do the like belt sound.
Yeah.
It was so scary. Where you like take the belt and you like whip it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And whip it good.
It doesn't actually hurt. What you do is you fold
Well,
the belt
I know
in
what
half,
that is.
and then
just to make the sound, but like.
And then you pull it and you go smack. And he'll be like, put your hand in here. And you're like, no, I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Oh, man. So that was your first time drinking and getting drunk and getting caught. I don't know. I think those are all our firsts, unless we talk about the first time
Yeah, what do you got?
we kissed. It took you for fucking ever to kiss me. I did not think you liked me, by the way. This should be a whole episode, honestly.
We can have that.
No, there should be a whole episode of just us talking about how we started dating, because it's a very confusing story, and is a very long story. But it
True.
did take you a lot of dates, and then finally you did. And then...
And then here we are. Now you moved in.
Yeah.
And now the towel racks are fake. They're fake towel racks. They're not real towel racks.
They're
You can't
decorative
put real
towels.
towels on them. Only the fancy ones go
They're
there.
sparkly. They're pretty. They make the bathroom look nice.
No, they do. I know they do.
Thank you.
The towel racks and my toothbrushes that have no toothpaste on them.
I put plenty of toothpaste on it. You exaggerate.
Okay. Well, anyways, that's what happens after a kiss. And now, honestly, to be honest, I really couldn't be any happier. I'm so happy you're here. I wake up so stoked that our animals are like best friends.
Oh yeah,
And,
the kitties love Nala.
yeah,
They do.
Yeah, it's really cool. And now I can take your bra off with just
Yeah,
a
you're
snap.
really good at taking off my bra.
You don't even wear a bra. Very
I'm
often.
wearing one right now, and I do a lot too.
Sometimes.
So yeah, more often now that I live here with 2 other roommates. The bra.
They don't mind.
The
Joke,
David!
joke.
bad joke.
Sorry.
Anyway, I wear it a lot more now. But yeah, we should do a whole episode on our firsts together, because this was like our first in general in life. But
We have a
should
lot
do-
of good firsts together.
We should do a whole episode on that.
We haven't talked about. We should.
About
Wait.
what?
We haven't talked about like when we told each other we loved each other.
We should save that.
Save it.
Yeah.
That's a pretty beautiful.
So this is like our firsts, like basic things in life. We should have like an our firsts.
I get so
episode.
stoked when we do anything first.
Yeah.
Like
Today's like our first 4th of July.
yeah, I said that.
Aw,
Yeah. It's true. This is our
Yeah.
first 4th of July.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
exciting.
Very exciting. So that could be another episode. And speaking of future episodes, those of you following us on Patreon, patreon.com/Jaclyn and David, we love hearing your questions. So please feel free to go on there and leave a question. If you've already left one before, leave another one, because we are running dry right now.
It's true. It's true. So yeah, if you leave questions, you actually have the ability to leave a video question, and we can embed it into this podcast, and it's sort of like you're an actual guest. Speaking of guests, it seems like it's about time to get some guests on
Yeah,
here.
we have some friends over tonight, so we should wrap up this podcast.
We should.
And save that idea of our firsts for another episode. I think it'll be a really cute one.
Yeah, we have some pretty good firsts. We have a
we do.
lifetime of firsts ahead.
Yeah.
Ahead. Think about it.
The first time I gave you head. Oh.
No. I was talking about like a,
I know, I'm sorry.
like a
I thought it was
first,
funny.
like a child or like a.
Oh, yeah, that's not where my head went. I went like a
Yeah.
very perverted route, but that's just my brain.
I don't even know if I remember the one you just referenced.
It
Hold up.
was the first time we had sex.
Oh.
Okay, let's just save this for another episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to follow us on all social media. And if you're not already a patron supporter, go to patreon.com/Jaclyn and David, and you can submit questions. So, yeah.
And we're going to see you guys on tour very soon, imperfectlyhumantour.com. We can't wait to meet you guys. Tour starts on August 2nd. We're doing the entire United
And
States.
some Canada.
And if we are not coming near you, just try to
Sorry.
come as close to us as you can. Look, we did our absolute darndest
Yeah.
to try to see everybody.
And we're going abroad.
We sent out forms to everyone, and then they filled it out, and based on where everyone lived, we routed it, which, by the way, we're driving 10,000 miles, which is very expensive. But
I would walk 10,000 miles.
we would. So just, if we're not coming near you, that's just because we had to. We're already leaving for 38 days. Anyways, and then after that, we are taking 3 weeks back here, and then we are heading across the Pizond to Europe.
Wow, you just said Pizon.
The
I think
Pizzy.
we need to.
And we're going to Europe, and we're going to do a bunch of countries out there, and we are going to be heading over another pond to the United Kingdom and hanging out there.
Yes.
So that is extremely exciting.
So much fun.
And a lot of firsts. I am so excited to eat crepes with all kinds of fancy stuff.
I love
with you.
creepies.
Creepies. And I'm going to wear a kilt when we go to
I
Scotland.
will have sex with you in that kilt.
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm the worst.
Yeah. That's
Anyway.
why you have a podcast on relationship, love, and sex.
Yes. Unqualified.
Completely
But thank you guys for watching.
And if you're interested in Unfiltered Love merch, the very first Unfiltered Love merch will be available on that tour.
Oh, hell yeah. That's exciting.
That's very exciting.
So thanks for watching. And I guess we're going to wrap this shit up.
Yeah, let's go start grilling.
Let's grill some stuff
let's
for
go.
America Day. All right.
America. Goodbye.
Goodbye.